Well, here we are, Friday, March 27th, your last workout for the week. I hope everybody had a really good week. I hope that everybody is adjusting well to everything that's going on. Hopefully, safe week, happy week, healthy week. And yeah, just wishing you continued health and safety going forward. So today's workout is going to be two parts. The first part is going to be 5 rounds. It's 3 movements. The first is going to be a lateral lunge jump, lateral skater jump like we practiced in the warm-up. You're going to do a total of 20, 10 on each leg. Then you're going to do this supine leg lift that can be done off of the ground or it can be done off of a couch or a bench. And then the final is going to be a series of step-ups. You're going to do 10 on each leg, 10 on the right and 10 on the left. And you know, we should be able to find something around your house where you can do step-ups. It might be stairs. I happen to have my kid's workbench. I got a stool with a couple steps on it. If the height that you have is not quite high enough, then I'll show you how you can make it a little bit harder. Yeah, you won't need any weight, but just how to make it just a little bit harder. So let me just demonstrate everything really quickly. Then I'll do a round, show you what it looks like, and I want you to do 5 rounds. All right. So with those lateral lunge jumps, just like we practiced in the warm-up, again, if you're doing the stepping variation, you're just going to be walking back and forth, finding that balance point, stepping back and forth. If you're going to be, and then from there, you're going to increase that speed, and then from there, you're going to be jumping. Okay. The farther, the higher that I jump, the more taxing that it's going to be, more physically demanding. Then the supine leg lifts. So what I'll do here is I lie on the ground, straight out on the ground. From here, I'm going to raise myself up, and I'm simply just going to alternate 1, 2, 3, all right, till I've got 20, 10 on each leg. So there's going to be a lot of hamstring contraction to hold you in position while you're doing those leg lifts. Now, if I can't do it off of the ground, then I'm simply just going to use, again, a couch or something, and I'll get my shoulder blades right here at the edge. I get basically the base of my shoulder blades at the edge. Again, I'm going to hold my legs out in that position, make sure I'm squeezing my butt, and then from there lifting the legs. Okay. So obviously the higher that I go, then the easier that it becomes. And get this out of the way. And then finally is going to be the step-ups. You're going to do 10 on each side. And so you'll do 10, step up 1, 2, 3, until you've done 10 on the right, and then you can go 10 on the left. Now, if you want to make it a little bit harder, what we can add is a little bit of a jump to that. Let me just, I'll use this right here. So say I've got a really short step here and I want to make it a little bit harder. If I hit myself. Yeah, that's going to be disastrous if I jumped and hit that. So basically from here, I'm just going to kind of jump just a little bit, bring that foot down, jump just a little bit, jump just a little bit. Again, if you don't have a step that's high enough and you need to make it a little bit more challenging, just that little bit. I don't even got to come off the ground a lot. I just got to kind of just pop up onto those toes. All right. So I'll go through real quickly. I'll do a round. You're going to do 5. If you can, just keep going through all 5 rounds with no rest. If you need to, do a round, rest 30 seconds to a minute, and then repeat. All right. So we're going to do 20 of those lateral skater jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trying to get height. 9, 10, 11. Oh, balance. 12. Make sure. 13, 14. Make sure you always get your balance. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Okay. Now the supine leg lifts. Lying here on my back. Elevating myself here, and then lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could also march it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Trying to keep my hips up. 15, 16, the higher I keep the hips up, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. So again, the higher I keep my hips up, then the more I'm gonna get those hamstrings activated. And then finally, with those step ups, 10 on each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making sure that my knee here, 6, turn to you guys. Knee and toe, make sure they stay lined up with each other. Don't let this knee buckle in. 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Again, yeah, the big thing is to focus on that knee. 3, balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cool. Sorry if my head kept going out of screen. Okay, so we're gonna do that 5 times. Once you've done that 5 times, then we're gonna go to part number 2. Part number 2, I want you to do 3, 4, or 5 rounds. It's gonna be 20 mountain climbers, 20 Spider-Man mountain climbers, 20 crossbody mountain climbers, and then 20 shoulder taps. All right, so just get into it and I'll do it. On the mountain climbers, you can go as, actually let's just go at a walking pace. That'll make it a little bit harder for you, all right? Because it's gonna require a lot more stability, it's gonna be a lot more time. All right, so first, knees are just driving up towards the chin. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bring the knees to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now bring the knees across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Now I'm doing shoulder taps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now making sure as I pick the right hand up, trying to push that hip down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to be rolling up here. Make sure this hip stays down. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Cool. All right. So, yeah, on that final part, 3 to 5 rounds. Again, try and do an entire round. So 20 of each of those 4 movements without taking a break. All right. It's going to be, your abs are going to start to talk to you a lot. That, besides being done on the ground, we can do it off of a bench, off of a chair, whatever, perfectly acceptable to do it off of an elevated surface, right? I want you to get a lot of reps in. So if you can't do it off the ground, just do it off of a chair or a table or something like that. I think that's it. Check, I've been trying to put all the details and stuff into the description. So if you got any questions, just check the description or just hit me up with a message. So excellent job. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. See you guys next week.